Well, hello, Disney friends and fellow travelers. I am here at Animal Kingdom today for a wild day of exploring some things that they talked about at the D23 convention. Some definite changes coming up to this park. I'm not sure. I've got some that I'm happy about, some that I'm kind of neutral about, and some I'm just not so sure about. So we're going to check it all out while I get my steps in. So yeah, come walk with me. Sunning himself out here in the oasis. He is definitely just chilling. He is quite the colorful iguana. I'm really not sure what the crowds are going to be like today. The parking lot was pretty empty, but some of the waits looked a little long. So we're just gonna see. It's a beautiful day. It's a Monday. Some people start their vacations on Monday, so once in a while that's a busier day. But yeah, I'm excited to take it all in, ride some rides hopefully, and talk about the changes coming up. I have not seen these shirts yet. Got the old school character designs on them. And a peace shirt over here. Very colorful, very cute. Lots of old school 1990s character looks coming back. I'm digging it. I really like this shirt. A mini here for $34.99. Very cute. Well, I tried to get a walk up to Nomad Lounge, but it was completely full. So no walk up for me this time, but I do think we'll go by way of Africa and get us a drink somewhere because it's about that time. And it would be nice and refreshing because it is still warm out. But yeah, we got to get our steps in too. So we're going to walk this way and then make it over to where all the changes are. And of course we have to stop on the way. And look at the babies. They're getting so big. They're all out playing. Oh, there goes one. Oh my gosh, it was just tiny the last time we were out here. They are growing. They're all out. They're stepping away from their parents a little bit more. So cute. I love monkeys. If I could have one as a pet, I would, but my friend in Nicaragua said they do not make good pets, so no monkeys for me. If it wasn't so hot, I could sit here and watch them all day, I think. Get them from another angle here as they're hanging out by their little door. Oh my gosh, look at her look over the edge. She's just sprawled out. Here comes the other parent. Babies went inside. They had enough attention for this time right now. I bet they'll come out again. They probably got worn out from all that playing. Their little faces. There they came out. Look at their little faces.
They live in a very, very small area.
How can you not love the little baby tamarins? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Hi.
Have a great day.
You too. But yeah, I think it is about time to go get us a drink, so let's go. Well, since Nomad Lounge had no reservations, we're gonna make our way to Dawa Bar over by Tusker Restaurant. Well, we stopped at Dawa Bar and got our very adventurous rum and coke with Captain, of course, because that's the way you've got to do it. I'm not going to give a review on this because if you've had a Captain and Coke, you know what they taste like. Oh, it's always a good day when you can catch the drummers. Care for a unique cold beverage? Why, yes. Yes, I do. Well, they have my usual cut-through over by Harambe Market closed off, so I guess I am not going that way. Well, we will just keep making our way right into Asia here. Definitely a low crowd day, at least on the walking paths. Which is great. I love low crowds. It's my favorite. Well, there comes Timon and Rafiki on their boat. I'm not hearing any music, but they sure are dancing. They're waving to their adoring fans. Oh no, I'm starting to hear their music. So D23 is a Disney fan membership, and they just had a convention here in Orlando over at the Contemporary Hotel where they give lots of big updates on all things Disney. And a lot of the updates this time came from Disney World. One of those updates in the parks is at Animal Kingdom here at It's Tough to Be a Bug, right inside the Tree of Life. It is a great 3D show. 3D really, it's got lots of interactions that are fun. But we just found out that it is going to be changing to a Zootopia themed show. This is the one I'm probably most neutral about. I do love It's Tough to Be a Bug. However, I love Zootopia. I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah, it's either way. I'm just kind of bleh about it. It'll be fun. Something new to look forward to. Oh my God, Kevin's out. Look at her. It's so bright out here, it's hard for me to even see if I'm getting her in the picture. If you have a chance to see Kevin, oh my goodness, guys, she is so fabulous. Oh, look at her little wings. It's always exciting when you get to see Kevin. She is on the move. Both of our next two changes come in Dino Land USA. Not surprising, but yeah, it is going to be a completely different land. So one of the announcements made at D23 by Josh D'Amaro, who is in charge of the Disney parks, is that Dino Land, the entire land, is going the way of the dino, soon to be extinct. Yeah, crazy. They've been talking about this for a long time, but now we've got a possibly definitive answer on what it will become. So the Boneyard Fossil Fun Site, which is a playground for kids made out of dino bones, is one of the attractions on the chopping block. It will be here no more. Triceratops spins, you too are going to be going away. Triceratops spins was just like a Dumbo, just a load and ride, slow loading attraction, great for kids. But you take your little dinosaur and you go up and down. I do have to say, not having this big old dinosaur greeting you, that will definitely look different. I will be honest, guys, this place has needed a lot of love that it has not gotten, especially after they took down Primeval World, which was a little roller coaster here that spun. I never went on it because I knew it would make me sick. Somebody tried to run into me. That's always fun. But yeah, since that's just a big empty space, other than Triceratops spins, it's pretty much just a whole bunch of little carnival games that you never see a lot of people playing, as well as the big open space. So yeah, this is the change I am most excited about. This whole area is going to be turned into a Tropical Americas area, featuring Encanto. I can imagine that this is going to be beautiful. It is going to fit in so well with Animal Kingdom. All the luscious tropical vegetation, the colors. Yes, I am not at all sad, other than nostalgia, to see this go. This is needed updated for a very long time. And how perfect. Encanto was a really big hit of a movie. So it really will be awesome. I hope they put in a new attraction. We will see. And that takes us over here to my not so favorite change that they announced, which is coming to the beloved dinosaur. I know it's not loved by everybody, but I have loved it since the first time I went on it, and it scared me to death. It scared me. It's the only attraction that has scared me as an adult. Those dinosaurs, man, they get close. They're fierce. But yes, we have found out that dinosaur will be changing into its Western counterparts Indiana Jones ride. Now, I have ridden that ride at Disneyland. I loved it. It was awesome. However, I enjoyed having two separate rides. One to enjoy at each park that was different. But maybe Indiana Jones will be a little bit different than the Disneyland version. We will see. However, man, I'm gonna miss this. And all the fun. Dino bones everywhere. It looks like a 20-minute wait, so I think we're gonna ride it. We have to. I will miss this cool queue with all the cool dinosaur fossils and bone replicas. I will miss seeing Sue up here in all her gloriousness. Gloriousness? Is that a word? In all her glory. There we go. And this whole little area is just so fun and cold. It feels nice.
Fossils began over
I will miss
150
this
years
awesome
ago.
pre-show.
Today, that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover.
Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me, let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures.
I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life.
Over with the ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise condiment tubes. So the pipes up here are the elements that make ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. So red, yellow, and white.
For a second, I thought you said very smart. I was like, oh, thank you.
Here comes our Time Rover. They still have plenty of dinosaur merch in the little shop afterwards. I can picture the closer it comes to extinction, the more people will be buying these. I am sure that Dino Donald will no longer be here as well in his fun dino outfit. Oh man. Of all the changes, losing the dinosaur ride, that's a bummer for me. But I do love Indiana Jones. I mean, that theme song, it just hits you. And that ride is great, so I'm sure it'll be great. Just something to look forward to. So I stopped over at Trillo Bites Cafe in Dino Land because I was getting a little peckish, and I got their buffalo chicken chips. So these are house-made chips with buffalo chicken, sour cream, and a pico de gallo. And it was a little over $10, so pretty pricey, but there's a lot of food here. And it looks really good and fresh. So I'm excited to dig in, give it a try. Okay, we gotta get a bite with all the good stuff on it. It's kind of hard. The chicken is pretty chunky pieces, so try not to make a mess when I do this. Yeah, that's good. It's not overly buffalo, not overly spicy, just a hint. The chips are really good and fresh. They aren't stale like sometimes at Disney restaurants, quick service, they're a little stale. Yeah, really good. I would get this again for sure. Well, that was a whole lot of food. There was no way I could finish that all. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. Lots of toppings. A little messy. That's the way it should be, though. The only thing that would have been better would have been some crumbled blue cheese on top. I would have really dug that. Well, I am hot, stuffed, and tired now. So I think it's time for me to start heading out of the park. I'm ready for a nap. Oh my gosh, it's a Yeti loungefly. How cute is that? $78 on him, and he's so fluffy. Oh my goodness, you can dress your dog up like, hey, hey. That is too funny. My dogs would hate me if I did that. Or Cinderella. Yeah, they'd still hate me. Oh, and the bridge is open in the Oasis. You always have to take the bridge when you can. Yay! I feel like I'm 5. Man, I love the music at Animal Kingdom. Makes you want to dance, even as you're exiting and tired and full. Back to the car. That was a super fun few hours over at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, we got to go on the dinosaur ride, got to talk about some of the upcoming changes. What are your thoughts on the changes? Dino Land making way for Encanto, Dinosaur turning into Indiana Jones, and It's Tough to Be a Bug, Zootopia. Yeah, lots of exciting things to look forward to. Of course, with anything, these are subject to change. I remember the last D23, we were supposed to get a Mary Poppins ride. At one time they talked about Dino Land becoming Zootopia. None of that panned out. So yeah, I'm crossing my fingers for some good changes, a little nervous about others. But you know, change is good. It keeps things spicy and even more reason to look forward to keep going to these awesome parks. But we did get our steps in today, so I'm gonna put our steps right there. Yes, but as always, do all the things, drink the drinks. Thanks for walking with me, and join me next time. Bye.